Yeah, I actually had questions about the load board. I'm not really familiar. I've talked to somebody once before, but I don't really get it. I don't know if I want to be a freight broker. I think probably that's where I'm kind of needed, but I'm a farmer and I belong to a cooperative. And so what we need to do is put our loads on the board, find a trucker who can take it. We're going to need refrigerated trailers coming from Mississippi to Tennessee on a weekly basis from June to September. So my purpose in going on to the DAT load board was to figure out, okay, how does this work? Um, how can we do this? Because we've met truckers, but we want to be able to put our loads, you know, that with that software, is that something that would work for that?
Okay, so just recap here. So you need a trailer that can bring product from point A to point B once a week.
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, we can try to set you up as a shipper, and then that gives you access to the load board where you can post a load. You say, hey, I need a reefer load, a reefer trailer, pick up tomorrow from point A to point B. Or you can also do searches. You search for a reefer from point A to point B, and you get results of companies that have posted their availabilities, and you contact them. And then from that point forward, it's between you and them doing the paperwork, contract, load confirmation. They take your load. So that's what DAT load board's main function is.
Okay.
So that sounds like something we can definitely help you with.
Okay.
Our most basic option that can help you with that is our Truckers Edge. Our DAT Express. DAT Express is our. If you're doing one load a week, that's probably what you should be on. That's our most basic one. So that allows you to do the posting in a search. You can see also an average of what brokers are paying carriers on loads. And that's our the month-to-month service is $139 a month.
Okay. Okay. So would it bet? Okay. So what if I'm about to get a dually myself? Should I get would that express still be your recommendation, or would you go with another plan? Because my son is interested in driving. So once I get him from Mississippi, the plan is I have a 5-city distribution system up 24. So I'll be going up 24 east through Nashville and Murfreesboro, hit Nashville, Smyrna, Nashville, Clarksville, and maybe one other city. So he's going to be driving that hot shot once they get here from Mississippi. So that having been said, would you still recommend the express option?
Well, so that's like a whole different thing now. So now you're not going to be looking for a carrier to move your freight.
Yeah.
You're
No,
going to be looking for a backhaul for your own truck.
well, yeah, I still want that first option because I have to get them from Mississippi to here. But once they get here to Murfreesboro, my distribution is going to include my son hot shotting them up 24.
Yeah, so you need to do two things. You need to find a carrier that can move your load from point A to point B, and another option is to help your son find a load back.
So he doesn't deadhead.
No, I'm asking you. I guess I'm kind of confused as far as to because there are two different things, right? If you have a truck and you are hauling your own loads, then you are a carrier. He's a carrier, right? You need carrier authority.
Right.
If you want to find loads for the hot shot, you need to be authorized for hire. You cannot be private property only, right? So that's a whole different access. That's a carrier access. That's what carriers do. They find loads available.
Okay.
And that's a different subscription.
Okay.
So the first thing we talked about is posting as a shipper. The second thing we talked about is your son finding loads as a carrier.
Right. And I need to do both of those simultaneously. So what is the best subscription option for that?
Well, so if you want both, technically with your shipper account, the 139,
Mm-hmm.
you have access at searching for loads. So you can technically search for loads for him.
Okay.
The
Okay.
one thing that he won't be able to do is post his truck availability because that's a shipper account for your shipping needs. right? So if he wanted to have access to, hey, I want to not just search for loads, but I want to post my availability and I want to be displayed on the load board as a carrier,
Right.
then he needs a totally separate account for trucking, and that's $39.95 a month.
Okay. Okay. That's not bad. So we would just set it up as a separate account then. That's okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much where we are. So are you interested in getting the shipping account, the load providing account for Out the Mud Farm?
I think
Started?
I
You want to get that going?
I think I'm under a trial. I think I'm under still under the free part, the trial. I think I have for a little bit longer. So I don't want to pull the trigger on it just yet because I'm not quite there just yet. I got money I got to spend in other places before I spend money here. But I'm definitely gonna do it. I just
I'm gonna send you an email with some information on the AT Express, and there's a video there for you to look at it. And if you have any questions on where you when you're ready, my contact info is there, so you can just give me a call or email me and say, hey, I am ready to move forward, because since you're a shipper, you cannot sign up online for that. We have to get a compliance review going, and then after that is approved, then we can go ahead and set you up.
okay. Is there any specific documents that I'm gonna need?
No,
Okay.
just basic information about your company. That's all.
Okay, perfect. All right. Thank you so much. You've been so helpful. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks, Monica. Have a good one.
You too. Bye bye.